Yo, Soup.tv, the Vegas Soup here, back with another video. This is not a reaction, but I am in my pajamas. I don't have a script for this. Just have some pre-planned things I want to talk about. But first and foremost, let me update you and let you know that Beer Bros will be coming back, even though we're doing the social distancing thing. A couple of my friends were still wearing masks. We're not having a bunch of people at our house. We are, with our pre-existing conditions, such as myself, kidney disease, kidney failure, organ failure. But I tried to get some people to come through tonight. We're going to do a little bit of debate / talking. Things didn't work out last minute. I tried. But I appreciate y'all for talking with me. We was gonna make it happen, but they motivated me to go ahead and do this. Anyways, Beer Bros, we got a special one for you tonight. Since this is gonna go bad soon, I kept it for myself, so I'm gonna drink it. It's called Kilt Lifter. It's a Scottish style amber ale. I'm gonna try to drink this as I talk. Maybe I'll loosen up and relax a little bit. But it says it's malty, toasted, love. Established in Arizona in 1996. Just a little quick information on this. Four Peaks Brewing Company. This is 25 ounces, 1 pint, 9 ounces, 6% alcohol, contains wheat. I like the name Kilt Lifter. I'm not a man that's going to wear a kilt, but I feel like if I did and I had a kilt lifter, I'd be at the red light district and all the ladies would come in. Anyways, I'm going to do a quick assessment of this beer. It smells like beer. I'm going to do a quick assessment of this beer, and then we're going to get right to it. It smells berry. A lot of head at the top of it. Not bad at all. I don't have a cup to show you the color, so I'm just going to drink it. But not bad at all. Very plain. Remember, I don't drink a lot of beer. If you hand me a glass of this, I can drink it and still enjoy the party, still enjoy company, and not worry too much about feeling sick or worry about. Sorry, I haven't brushed my hair in like a month. But it's enjoyable. Okay, I don't know why they call it a Kilt Lifter unless it's because it's such a big can, and if you drink the whole thing, you'll get drunk. It's a little heavy in my stomach. Any freaking ways. Let's get to what we need to talk about tonight. First and foremost, coronavirus. Now, a lot of people are mad that America didn't get the first warning when it first started getting, put out there that something was happening, spreading, and obviously it was global. It wasn't just a virus, flu, cold, sickness that was in a secluded area somewhere on the corner of Earth. But I think it was going around December, January for sure. America knew about it, didn't care, didn't budge. So now, here we are, social distancing. Cities and towns were closed just the other day. They're starting to reopen. That's a whole nother subject. Let me just stay on track. Parks are closed. Schools are closed. The class of 2020 can't even walk for graduation. Little tidbit, I'm the class of 2020. I finally got out of community college here in Las Vegas. I was planning on going to like UNLV or something for engineering or x-ray technology, anything, and I can't even graduate. Out of all the schools I've ever been to, which I did move around a lot, I've only graduated from high school. And high school was very sentimental to me because I went all 4 years, didn't move after like 11th grade, and I graduated and I walked. That was my first ever walk. I don't get to walk. I'm actually a college graduate and I can't walk. Outrageous. So shout out to the class of 2020. You will change the future. You are the future. Um, don't get discouraged. Keep taking your pick. Keep posting on Instagram. Keep sharing with your family. Make videos at home. Enjoy TikTok. Do whatever you want to do at this moment, but never stop learning and never stop advancing. Okay? Anyways, moving on. Coronavirus. America, out of everybody, has 100,000 deaths out of about 3.5, let's just say 350,000 deaths. One third of the population dying from coronavirus has been in the United States of America. Fucked up fact, right? It's scary. Some people don't believe it. However, I've been keeping up with the numbers. Every 2, 3, 4 weeks, I go and look at the Clark County, which is Las Vegas, and I try to see the areas. It has like zip codes. The highest are in the reds, which are in the poor areas. Which, if you know Vegas, you notice that that's what's going on in the poor, highly populated areas, mainly downtown. But red was high, and like this yellowish color was low, orange in between. A lot of outskirts areas has been going down for sure. But the last time I checked, I was like, cool, it's going down. Then all of a sudden, this shit. Not the first, hopefully the last incident like this. George Floyd, murdered on camera unnecessarily while being black. Now, I don't want to get too much in detail because there's always 8 sides to a story. There's always 18 stories floating around, but we need to touch on it. Supposedly, he was cashing a bad check or paying with a fake 20. Two things about that. One, let's say 3 things. The first one is, but why? The second thing, which comes after but why, is we just got stimulus checks. Why would anybody need fake 20? I even got 4 things. But the third thing is, if it was a fake 20 or a bad check, everybody's fucking getting unemployment. Mostly, right? So just keep that in mind. But the fourth thing is, and I've heard this, that if you do get a fake 20 as a business and you don't catch it, I believe you can go to the bank and just exchange it out. Word of mouth. I have no fact, no source. So I'm going to leave it there. Now, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but we got this Asian guy and this white cop who's kneeling on his neck. 2 other cops who are kneeling on him. Can't necessarily say they're kneeling on his lower lumbar, his back, his waist, or his legs, because I can't see. But let's talk about the first 2 cops. I started looking around, and this Asian cop is getting torn a new one by the Asian community. This white cop is getting torn down by everybody. That's why people are probably like rioting. Protesting started. People were like, we would just love for this guy to be fired ASAP, charged ASAP, put in custody ASAP. It was a murder. You can't hide behind a badge. You seen Training Day. He was hiding behind his badge doing all this scumbag shit. You know, shout out Denzel Washington, great actor, did a great job with that role. But the gist of it, the visual that was being portrayed was a fucking crooked cop. In the end, he got what he deserved. Because someone had enough, they wanted to do the right thing, and cut that loose end. But this situation. What happened was wrong, man. And ever since Rodney King and all these other shootings and unjust arrests that led into a person, mainly a POC, being murdered, bruh, it ain't 1774 no more. Like, come on. But I can't blame it on the year or anything because in my mind, yes, I've dealt with some types of racism, not as much as others may, or talk about like I see little things like I don't know if it's fear or racism, but just people are afraid to say hi to me. Okay, but in my mind, I always felt like, why don't we just wait till all the races die out? They're probably like 100 years old. Untrue. It's just like a family heirloom. It gets passed down. Black people talk shit. Asian people do shit. Uh, oh, anyways, all races and ethnicities pass down something. If it's not a trust fund or a house, even a fucking Honda to the first college graduate, you pass down things, especially in the home where you act, I don't want to say different or normal, but you act out regularly compared to how you may do in public. Simple as that. Racism. Here. It might stay unless something really changes. Okay? It's not a genetic thing. You're not born with it. You're taught it. These first two cops, though, they are targeted because they were directly on video. You got the guy standing up. He was a standbyer. He could have said, all right, that's enough. Put him in the car. You had him handcuffed. It's just like at your job. Some people notice. Like, they notice for sure. You ain't got to be scared of your fucking coworkers. In the words of Lloyd Banks, I ain't here to make no friends. Just cut the check. Okay? I'm here to do a job, do it right, get what's due to me. If you're a cop, good or bad, that sounds so stupid. If you're a cop, do your job, do it good, do it right. Don't be a standby. Don't stand by because you feel outranked. Your seniority ain't there. Even if you're not sure. If you're not sure, ask. There's a chain of command. Work your way up that bitch. Don't let somebody who don't really know stop you. Don't let somebody who makes their own rules stop you. Okay? I feel stupid to even talk about this. Like this should be common knowledge. Anyways, these two guys are targeted, and I mean targeted as not as in like we want to kill them, but we want justice to be served in the right way because after these guys clock out of their metropolitan police force job at the police department, they go home and they're people. If these four guys were to go home right now, shoot their dogs or shoot a gun off in the backyard, the cops will be called on them. You can't do that. There's just shit you can't do. They can't jaywalk, right? I can't jaywalk, right? They can't litter, right? I can't litter, right? I can't do 85 miles per hour in the school zone, right? Neither can they. So there's got to be some kind of rotating system to where no matter who you are, your ass can be grabbed up and brought into it. Wait a minute. Isn't that what the law is? You would fucking think so. But it's been proven time over time that cops, let me word this right, think they're above the law when they are not. These are public servants. These motherfuckers signed up for a job that is funded by you, especially if you pay your taxes as a citizen. You pay their salary. You buy that cop car. You bought that gun. I don't give a fuck about no government contract. We own the government. The government that charges you Social Security tax, and the income tax, federal tax, state tax, work for us. You vote in the president. You vote in the mayor. You vote in the treasurer. You vote in the, everybody. Judges. Everybody. Teachers get paid from tax money, which goes up into the government to wherever it stops and is budgeted out. These are our employees. These are not our fucking guardian angels, untouchable grim reaper, the decider of life and death. No. Nothing like that. But I don't want to stay on these subjects too long. I just want to recap, get the brains of y'all working, and I would love. I don't really want no comments on this because I'm not about to go back and forth. Okay, that's one thing I don't do, especially if you comment on some of my other stuff like my music reviews. I'm not necessarily going back and forth. I ain't got the time. No, I'm tired. I had treatment. But like I said, this is wrong. Okay, simple as that. This is why the protests are at the scale they are. Like the fucking Amish are coming out, witches are coming out across the world. They're supporting our cause. Not too long ago, Hong Kong was doing something with police violence. We watched from afar. Like I saw it on Tumblr, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I was trying to tell people about it, but they didn't really know what's going on. Media wasn't putting it out there. But Japan, London, they're coming out of quarantine about this police brutality. But let's move on. What was that, George Floyd? This is a photo from the Las Vegas Boulevard, aka the Strip, which is that way. If I go outside on the patio, it's that way. I can see it from the street corner. I live in Las Vegas. I'm a Las Vegas resident, have been for over about 20 years. Moved here in the 8th grade. I moved away for 2 years and came back. Been here ever since. This shit out of hand. Way out of hand. Now, I wasn't being an activist. I wasn't out protesting. But then last night I started looking on Twitter. We're trending. Fremont Street, this, that, and the third. It's getting out of hand at home. So now I'm a little upset. To the point is why I'm making this video, because I'm speaking out. First and foremost, let me talk to the protesters and people that live here. Keep protesting. Keep speaking up. Keep doing that shit. Fight the good fight. However, they will, and I mean they as in police, what is it called? The Coast Guard, what's that fucking called? Whatever. The people that they send when shit got out of hand. They will put on this riot gear and try to beat your ass if you're breaking laws. If you're not breaking laws. Now, if you're not breaking laws, of course it's a problem. But let's focus on if you're breaking laws. You can't go out and shut down. I know the Strip is shut down. However, listen to me. Hear me out. You can't go out there and block traffic, shutting it down on your own. Okay? Stay on the damn sidewalks. Public places, private places, totally different thing. Tonight, at 7 o'clock, about an hour ago, there was supposed to be a meeting at downtown Summerlin. Got canceled. Now they're at Mandalay Bay. Godspeed to everybody out there. Be safe. Do your thing. Be safe, be safe, be safe. But downtown Summerlin's closed early at 4 p.m. There's owners up there supposedly going to shoot paint guns or something to deter people. I'm sure the cops are up there. I'm sure. Because downtown Summerlin is bougie. Summerlin itself is bougie. But downtown Summerlin is a mall for bougie. I've never bought anything there except pizza from the homeboy Rob's Pizza Store because I support some other shit he's doing with car shows. Anyways, you can't go to downtown Summerlin and protest or march. It's all private property. And it's next door to Red Rock Casino. They not about to let you do that. They not about to let you up there. They about to grab you up. That's a trap. So don't fall into these traps, man. Obviously, they're protecting interests of big businesses, all these casinos. That's why they're blocking shit off, pushing you away. But if you're walking on the sidewalks of public property, Public meaning like you pay for it with your taxes. That's cool. We're not inciting. We're not antagonizing. We ain't talking shit to the cops. We just lifting every voice and singing, being heard type shit. That's the line we gotta draw. We gotta follow the main rules so that they don't have a reason to do what they're doing, which is making us even angrier. Okay, we gotta stay the course. But that's what I really want to say on that. Like, you can't be breaking laws trying to protest. If you really want to get to it, this is really what I want to say. We got to organize better. We got to make a committee or five, but we got to have people calling up, getting permits. Let's lock down the strip with a permit. We're not necessarily trying to have a block party. This ain't First Friday, but if we say we want to march from the Miracle Mound Shops or City Center to the Las Vegas sign, get a permit. Lock that shit off so that it's ours. And if there's any problems, then that's to be handled later. But if we get a permit for Las Vegas Boulevard to be shut down from here to here, from this time to this time, on this day, then we could be up in the streets. No worries. Okay? So I'm sure I could go Google it, but it's going to take me about a month to figure it all out, get it all set up. Then I got a crowdfund. So there's somebody or select few people out there that has the resources, connections, and the know-how to get this shit done yesterday. Let's make this shit like really happen. Like we could do this. What else? We gotta have some real organizers. Like I want to say leaders, group leaders. Not even like a leader who takes all responsibility. Just 5 people who are gonna lead the crowd to the destination, back, and tell them, all right, it's over, go home. We can have anybody out there with the voice saying, no justice, no peace, say his name, George Floyd. That's cool, but we gotta have some like direction in general. Tour guides, if you'll have. That's what's needed. That way, if we set a meet point with a flyer, you got people meeting there from 5 p.m. to 5:30. Then we start marching east towards whatever, the Las Vegas sign, which should take about, let's give it 2 hours. Then we'll stay there for an hour. Then we're going to walk back, or here, or there. And then we're going to disperse here at this time. And in between that, everybody's responsible for themselves and each other. We're not breaking windows. We're not breaking cars. We're watching each other's back. We got our phones up. We on live. We're recording. If you just so happen to be packing for your self-protection, you got your CCW permits on deck on a lanyard with your ID just there, not hidden. All that. It's got to be a little better thought out. Martin Luther King and them, when they was marching, I don't know if this was what they was doing, but they was doing better than that. Like, you can see a whole day of peaceful protest. And yes, Bloody Sunday the day after, shit went crazy, but it's the future. It's 2020. We're smarter. We have technology. We have global reach in the palm of our hand. This shit bleeping red. They watching. That's cool. Watch on, because I'm about to put this on YouTube. Anyways, let's move on. You heard what I said? Think about it. It's possible in your city, my city, his city, her city. Vegas protest. Now let's go into a little bit of Vegas info. The reason why I got this Vegas info is because after all my Twitter shenanigans from about 3 days ago till tonight, it took me till getting to tonight. Gather my thoughts. Tonight was the first night that I thought about looking up what our sheriff was doing. Because on some Twitter feeds, you see the police, sheriff, and the force talking with people. Couple things in between, and walking with the people, leading the march. Not so much leading the march like those cops were wrong in Minneapolis and whatnot. But leading the march like, let's go, let's walk, let's do this together. I am your neighbor type shit. David Wingard, Chunk Soup, the Vegas Soup, me, Soup.tv. I got love for that. I commend that. That's cool. Even if you don't give a shit, your job, like I said, is a public servant. So why not be a part of the public? Why not do it with us? Why not prevent y'all from having to call the SWAT team? Lead the people down sidewalks. So you could be a leader without all the leadership qualities. A good leader, though, takes responsibility in some aspect, stands up when the time is due, isn't afraid to say, wait, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Just look out for your fellow man, all right? So, all my Clark County, Las Vegas residents, here's some info for you. A list of people that work for us. If you really have a problem, and like me, like I'm not marching. If anything happens with my scars, if they pop open, I'm fucked. I ain't got the energy. I can't be out in the heat like that. Once it gets to 100 degrees, I don't go outside no more. Simple as that. But check this out. The current governor is Steve Sisolak. Look, an address, a phone number, a fax. This information is public. Get on the lines, retweet this stuff, tell them what you think is wrong, what needs to happen. And this is just here. We can go to the MPD and talk to them. Get dudes terminated from the force for life. You know what I'm saying? Lieutenant Governor Kate Marshall. We voted for these people. Even if you didn't vote for these people still work for you. Secretary of State, State Treasurer, they hold all the money. Tell them, hey, hold back on the budgets of the police if they're going to keep fighting with us. They can give us the warning for a seatbelt if we're going 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, or just a warning, hey, this is your warning, catch you again on the freeway, or in 5 minutes I'm going to take your ass to jail. Where the warnings at? Stop using your billy club to say, get out the way, move. Tell them, look, you can't be on this street. This is a public intersection. Yeah, you know what I mean? State controller. All these people have different job functions. Google it. See what they do. Or just call them and tell them, hey, call the big boss. Call Steve Sisolak. Okay? Look at all these people. Associate justices, chief justices. This is the Nevada Supreme Court, Court of Appeals. I need you to get people out of jail. Talk to somebody. Washington, D.C. Who's in Washington? United States Senator Catherine Cortez Masto. We don't care if she's Democrat or Republican. This is a matter of life and death and wrong and right. Jackie Rosen, Dina Titus, Mark Amadia, Susie Lee, Stephen A. Horsford. Holla at these people. Now, Las Vegas in general. Carolyn Goodman. We can Google her. Shit, call her husband too. Be like, look, you need to talk to Carol, bro. She might be tripping a little bit. Open in Vegas too soon. Let's focus. Anyways, different ward people, councilmen, councilwomen, they all got information. We are the change that we want to see. Be the change you want to see. Okay? This is the change right here. Either change these people out of office, threaten to never vote for them again unless they get to work, or just put in a call so that the chain of command gets up there. If you want to call Donald Trump or reach out to him, you can write the president. I wrote Obama, but I actually wrote a little too late. Like, he got out of office probably by the time my letter was read. Like, I should have did it when he was getting inaugurated. It's cool. But this is our police sheriff. He's the big boss of all the cops right now. He was voted into that seat. He didn't just get a promotion. We said, yeah, he gets to work here. He is no longer a traffic cop. He is the sheriff. We said that. So I was on here earlier. Okay? Organizational chart. I'm not going to keep you too long, but this I want you to see. You see all these people? You see them? They work for you. The sheriff, under sheriffs, financial people, This is the Metro Police Department. This ain't all the cops and the people on the road writing tickets. But Homeland Security Division, Detention Services Division, Northwest Area Command, Enterprise Area Command, Homicide Sex Crime, the Captain, Civil Constable Bureau, Captain Larry Clark. Bruh, Google has lots of information. Take this tidbit, find more. Okay? Um, we can do this, man. We ain't gotta wait till 2050. What you wanna know what just popped in my head, bro? Let me take a sip. I don't know if I'm being a smartass with this one. I feel like it, so I'm stepping back, take a sip of beer, right quick, okay? And then I'm gonna let it out. But what just popped in my head was we not taking all this bullshit with us if we go to Mars. So fix it now. Straight up. I'm about to tweet that. But if we can handle this correctly, call the right people, make the right changes, get all the bad seeds out of it, the government system, complete, state, city, local, um, regional, national, all the way up to legislative, judicial. I always fucking forget the third one when I need it. Anyways, this could be a better world. And we could do this while we still young, while we still alive, while we still breathing. Unlike people like George Floyd. I don't know about you, but I got kids. And I'm going to be leaving them this world. So the more you and I procrastinate, the more of this shit and this shit they still gonna have to live through. So this is Soup.tv. I put my plug in. I said what I need to say. Beer Bros coming soon through Zoom. It'll be up on the channel. Um, I'm not perfect. I'm no activist. Sometimes I'm scared to stand up, but like I said, I got pissed off when I saw the shit the cops were doing in my hometown. You know what I'm saying? It's different when it's far. It's easy to get numb to it, but I'm a little pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to spark some minds, some interest, put up some alternative methods to do it right, but still be at it strong. Stay on the sidewalks. Don't be jaywalking, and then wondering why you got snatched up. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. Leave your comments. If you got anything bad to say, you're not allowed to leave a comment. You are not allowed in this room. You're not allowed to follow me. And just know that if you ain't standing on my side, by my side, for a better world, with all my heart, fuck off. But for all those who want a better world, ain't torn between is you Republican, Democrat, but more about like, I'm your neighbor. Holla if you need me. Then you're the person I'm talking to and want in my life. Like, subscribe, follow me on YouTube. I'm VegasSoup.tv. Google it. It should pop up. Beer Bros. You can find it at www.tinyurl. That's spelled tinyurl.com/beer bros hyphen LV, Las Vegas, LV. So just LV. You can see the whole playlist. Twitter, The Vegas Soup. Instagram and Twitch, Vegas Soup TV. Don't follow me. I don't even care. Just get to work. All right. Cheers. Soup was here.
I'm just rolling down the east side, east side, east side. I'm just rolling down the east side, east side, east side. Stamp sound budget, sweet high, riding out Nellis.